Oh, here we go. Kojak, welcome in, brother. How's it going, man? I thought I'd come and see if I can fool a fish. What you talking about, fool? Today's right. And Andy Carl, welcome in, mate. Thought I'd come fishing. I had a spur of the moment. Peter Phillips, welcome in. I had a spur of the moment at home, and I was like, sod it. I'm going fishing. So here we are. Eating on fire. Welcome back to KayakDangleruk, guys. Today we're fishing. Not for long, but we're fishing. High tide's at 4 o'clock. Got limited baits. Get myself set up. Welcome in, people. 11 people. Jamie, Sammy Hollis. Welcome in, Chunks. Welcome in, everyone. Now look at my rig wallet and have a look what we got. They look like 2 hook clippers. That's too big. That's too big. That's too big. And they're all clippers. But they're quite big 2 hook clippers. So I might use one of them. Yeah, I will. So I'm going to stick sand eels on that. So use one of my own 2 hook clippers. Scooby, welcome in. And we're probably going to use a sea weights, size 4, pulley, no not pulley, probably an up and over, the size 4.0. Yes, that is what we are going to do. So there we go. Let's see what else I got in that selection of stuff. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Happy days. Hope the pitch is good. Hope everything's good. Let's go fishing. Suddenly got the urge. I sat at home thinking, why am I sat here when I could be fishing? Yeah, TSRs. Very observant project. TSRs, brother. So I'm using a sea weights up and over 4.0 rig. I'm going to stick like wraps and like squid baits and stuff like that onto it. So that's one rig. And the other I'm using my own 2 hook flapper, which looks like it's probably size 1.0 or 2.0, so it's quite big, but perfect for sand eels, single sand eels, such like on that. So that's what we'll do. It really was a last minute decision to come fishing. I just thought, sod it, why not? Let's go fishing. Paul Merritt, welcome in. 17 people in the building already, come on. I'm just going to get a squid bait of some description out there first. that'll be the easiest one to get out, I think. Rather than defrosting in the sun a little bit. And there's one there we go, that'll do. A little strip of mackerel, make a little wrap up. So if I can get some mackerel off, let's see. Yeah. I'll be with you in a minute, guys. Let me get a bait out. I'm supposed to be fishing. It's like 4 o'clock high tide. I just decided, I sat at home thinking no one's out fishing, someone needs to go fishing, man. So here we are. Back again. The first dog attack. Let's go, dog, let's go. First to open now, mate. Supposed to have your dog on the lead. Well, thanks everyone for joining. Sorry if I missed anyone. John, welcome in. So I'm using one of the sea weights. Up and overs. Just going to splice a bait on there right now and get it out there with no further ado, and then we're going to get the other rod sorted. And this can be for anything. Dogfish, congers, 4-0 hook, quite big. That's what's on it, so that's what we're leaving on it. I'm going to honk that out there. Just like that. Let's go. Go guys, get rod at it. Every day we're fishing. Kirsty. Well, you're having a freezy one there, are we? A freezy one. Right, let's get another rig out. Let's get a 2-hook flapper. My own made one, this one. From ages ago. Looks like it's already been used, so this is a good one to use. Obviously worked. It's back in the box, so we'll use this one. Wouldn't have gone back in the box if it didn't work. And we're going to put like a single sand eel on each one of the hooks, and that's it, I think. Might put like a head of a squid on occasionally. Gavin Smith, welcome in. Sorry if I've missed people. Robert Nandez, welcome in. I just got a spur at the moment. If anyone's wondering, I just got a spur at the moment. I did. I sat at home going, no one's fishing, man. Let's go fishing. Dano, welcome in, buddy. He's on the triple time. Dano's on triple time. Come on, Dano. Doing it for the family, mate. Come on, man. That's what I like to see. Get some sand eels out. Get them in the sun for a minute so we can get them defrosted. We need to get them defrosted a bit to get them on. Yeah, I sat at home bored. I was sitting there watching everyone's videos, and I'm like, I need to go fishing, man. Watching these videos is giving me the urge to go, really bad. So here we are. So thanks to everyone who makes videos, you're giving me the urge to go fishing today. Appreciate it. We're just going to put a single sand eel on this clip rig. I've got a box of squid, well, a bag of squid in a box defrosting. I'm going to put sand eels and the mackerel that's in there. That's all good. And I can sit in here, just chilling out. Yeah, that's we've got the kettle set up. Put the kettle on whilst them sand eels are defrosting. Thanks for joining everyone. 24 people already, come on. What's going on? Someone must have shared me out. I appreciate that if you have. We're on my usual beach. Kept it local. So a spur of the moment session, so we just kept it local. Tide's at 4 o'clock, so we can fish till about 7, something like that. Yeah, exactly, Andy. Get on the dogfish. I don't care what we catch today. It looks a bit bassy, to be honest. I know I always say that, but we could get a bass here today. You never know. Managed to literally park across the road as well, which is very handy. Very handy indeed. Tell you what, I'm not going to go up them like a worm, I'm going to bind them on. Put a bit of elastic down the fish first, sand eel first. I'm going to bind them. These rigs are made for Southport, for ray fishing there, so this is what I thought I'd bang a 2-hook flapper out. See, everyone seems to catch their rays on 2-hook or 3-hook flappers, so I'm starting to use them now when I go ray fishing. I'm not ray fishing today though, we're just fishing. Just wanted to use these sand eels up because we had them still from the other day. Still got loads in the freezer as well. 3 or 4 packs left. Which I bought from Little Hampton Angling about a month ago. Got nice little stock. Thanks everyone for joining. I'll be with you fully in a minute. Let's get this rod cast out. I've got this other bait on it. Lovely. Whole sand hill basically. Dogfish heaven. Excellent. We're holding bottom on both rods. Happy days. Yeah, my reception might be bad. No, I've got good reception, so it must be you, Paul, mate, today, I'm afraid to say. You know, I've got good reception here, buddy. I've got to tell you. Go, get the phone proper level, my sister will tell me off. Wrap this other squid and mackie together before the mackie gets too soft. Yeah, let's hopefully catch something. See if we can pull the fish out, eh? As it's that day today. Nice to get one, wasn't it? Hi sis, welcome in. Chris O'Brien, welcome in. So I've started with squid and mackerel wraps. We'll move to something else next. A bit of bluey and mackerel or something. A bit of bluey and squid, sorry. Just going to mix it up a bit. We've got basically a few different fish baits. We've got the sprat. We haven't got the sprats though. We've got everything but the sprats. We've got one bluey with us. We've got a couple of mackerel with us. We've got not anchovy, pilchard or herring, whatever it was we had. Yeah, man. We've got a few baits. No worm. It's a rappy kind of day. 29 people in the building already. That is 20 minutes in. Come on, guys. Awesome. Some other anglers over here. Didn't manage to speak to them, but oh, that's really hot. Don't try moving that right now. Get the kettle on the go. The kettle's on the go, so let's get the tea ready. Southwesterly, so 14 mile an hour up to about 22, and we've got, it's going to switch to southerly by about 7, and that's about the time I'm fishing till, so somewhere around that anyway, I should imagine. It's not a very big tide, so we might be able to fish a bit later because it won't go out very far, I don't think. It's only the smallest tide, 4.8 I think it is, or something like that. Not very big. It's nice and comfy today though, nice and minimal how much stuff I've got out compared to my marathon session. Roger Redmond, welcome in. Welcome in anybody I've missed. I really do apologise. I just thought someone better go fishing because it didn't seem like there's anyone out fishing, so check the weather. It looks like we're good for any storms or anything. They sort of seem to be over Belgium and that hard. They're not coming this way, not right now. Quite big squid and mackerel wraps. There's just half a little squid and a big chunk of mackerel, just because the dogs could be about and stuff, so eels, dogs, don't really care what we catch today. We catch anything. They're baits we can soak for a while though, so I'm not too worried. See what the weeds like, doesn't realise a lot on the beach, so dirty water though, that's right. Welcome in, Ski. Thanks for joining, buddy. Most appreciated. Thank you for joining. Let's do this. Cup of tea's boiled, pretty much. Kettle has. So, Yeah, I bought some milk. I thought I'd forgotten milk then, but I haven't. I've got milk with me. Kojak buddy, how you feeling today, mate? You alright? Thanks for inviting me round earlier, Julia, but as you can see I'm a bit busy. Tim and Marina, welcome in. Kojak, mate, I've just pinged you. I did ask that a long time ago, Kojak, if I could make you a mod, and I hope you don't mind. You did say yes back then. I decided to make you a mod, mate. I did ask ages ago, didn't I? Hope you don't mind, brother. Nice one, Kojak. We did talk about it about 3 months ago, but I just totally forgot about it. I appreciate that, mate. You're always here, mate. You might as well have a spanner. It's people like yourselves you make moderators, because you're always bloody here, man. I haven't got many moderators. I've only got a few. Don't have too many. Did need one more, so thank you very much. Most appreciated, Kojak. Welcome to the team, mate. Try and behave myself now, innit? Yeah, I've made him a proper one as well, Jamie. You're a proper one and all, Jamie, I think. So, I believe Jamie's down as a full-on moderator and all. Because if you don't know what YouTube, guys, there's 2 standards of moderator. There's standard moderator, and then there's I can't remember what the other one is. Like main moderators. Yeah, they do an amazing job. You're right. Yeah, Gavin, I'd see you about quite a lot, mate. I appreciate you joining. And Skeet, I believe, normally watches local marks, so thanks for joining, man. He had a lovely ray last night, didn't he? You know what? I must have missed that ray by about 20 minutes, half hour. I went to bed, and when I see the live replay this morning, he must have had it just after I went to bed. I was a bit gutted I missed that, but I watched it again today. Yeah, Skeet, I watched it, mate. It was bloody good, wasn't it? Good on him. He's been trying for a long time now, he has, for a race, so good on him, man. And he got an undulate, so good on him. £8.5 or something, £8 something, wasn't it? £8.5. Pretty nice little race, to be honest. Little male. So good on him, man, sticking that one out, because a lot of people would have gone home. I know Dangler went home, but it was dodgy, man. It was a very risky one staying. But it managed to pass through in the end, didn't it, that storm, so... Tricky one, wasn't it? But I've come fishing today because 1, I was bored, 2, no one else is, and 3, we might not be able to again for a few days, so... Because the weather's supposed to take a turn for the worse from what I've seen. It's a bit hit and miss whether it's going or not. It's a bit 50-50 on whether it's going to go bad or not. So, I thought we'd best come fishing. Haven't done enough fishing this weekend. And by the way, all you guys who were there the other night, I didn't get home until 6:30 in the morning. On yesterday morning. And then me and Andy Cole cancelled our session because 1, I was too knackered, and 2, I'm glad we did because of that weather. So, because we had some close strikes down here, it would have been too close down here. It was right above us. Yeah, it rained on and off here quite a lot, man. So we've got a nice cup of tea made. We can give them baits a little while longer because they're both soakable baits. You can give them about 30-40 minutes. One of them's had 25 minutes now. And I know Will watches in the background sometimes, so Will, if you're watching, buddy, congratulations for last night, man. It was a good fish. I know he watches sometimes in the background. You could have taken your fish for a walkie stream walk. Fair enough. You could have got your surfboard out and surfed down the road. Can't believe there's 35 people in here within half an hour. Thanks for joining, guys. 32 likes, thank you very much. Thank you to the new subscribers as well. We picked up 20 subscribers the other day on that live, so thank you very much, guys. I'm not really watching subscribers, but I really notice it when it's that many. It's quite a lot for me, so I really appreciate it, guys. Yeah, get your surfboard out or your kayak. Kayak down the road. For me, it'd obviously be a kayak. White water down the road. Yeah, ski. I'm not pushing, buddy. That's one thing I'm not doing on my channel. I'm just happy it's growing slowly, you know. It's progressing at a nice little pace. Got some really loyal subscribers, so it's really nice, man. Randall in the building. Well, welcome in, Randall. Hello, buddy. Hope you're good. Hope you're good, pal. Just at my local spot today, fishing with fish baits we are today. We've got sand eel, we've got mackerel, we've got bluey, and we've got, it's either sardine or pilchard, I can't remember. And we've got a bite on the right hand rod, and we've got squid to rapple said baits with, so if we feel the need to, which we have. And we had a bite on the right. Is it our first dogfish of the day? It looks like it might be. Or could it be a conger? There've been a few about recently. I'd rather a conger than a dogfish, I've got to tell you. Okay, John, no worries, mate. I'm going to be here till about 7 probably. Maybe a little later. Might just see the sun down tonight, you never know. I'm not setting a time on it, just we'll be here till we'll be here, buddy. Sometimes kicks off here after high tide, doesn't it? So we're definitely here for 2 or so hours after high, and the high tide's at 4. So happy days. That was a bite on the right. Come on. Raining in Southern California, yeah, man. Is it that time of year over there where you get the like the big monsoons and stuff, and like tornadoes and stuff, or is it that time of year in Cali? Probably is, isn't it? Daniel Elliott, well, Elliott, sorry, welcome in. what's going to happen with that right. Well, there's another bite. Should we have a look at that, shall we? Doesn't look like it's on yet though. It looks like it's just knocking at it. They're stiff rods though. These are the carbon tipped. These are the Daiwa Surf Tournament Pro Surfs. I think they're 14'6". I never remember. I'm going to have a look in a minute. I think it tells you in meters though. Yeah, there's been nibbles on it, mate. We're just keeping an eye on that one. We've had a couple of bites. It's not really a slack line as such. I slackened off a wee bit, I'll give you that. Probably got a dogfish on it, to be fair. See if it bites one, so I'll tighten down to it quickly and we'll see if it bites again. Look like it did then. You do master the art of walking backwards when you're trying to watch your rods. Michael Jackson it back to your old bivvy. Keen eye, Gavin. It had a turn's worth of line, so about 80 centimetres of line slack, mate. So keen eye, mate. Keen eye. Got the left hand rod, a little bit of a nudge there as well. It's double sand eel. We've got sand eel on one sand eel on a 2-hook flapper, clip down flapper. So there's 2 sand eels on that rig, flapping around. Probably able to keep that one the whole session. Might put a strip of something on it in a bit, mackerel or bluey, bound up just on the hook. Yeah, I zoom in on the tips as well, buddy. I do that as well when I'm watching people's lives. And then if they get a fish on, I zoom out again to watch the action. Throw a stone down the beach quick and see where I can see. I think it's there. Yeah, that's alright. Over here, isn't it? Yeah, so you can see to there. If I play a fish in that sort of area there, but you can see me playing it as well, which is good, rather than me turning the camera around. We'll have a look at that Ryan rod in a minute, 'cause it's been out 30 minutes at least now. We've had a bite on it, so we'll have a look at that. We've got a wrap ready made up for it, so I'm not going to alternate rigs. We're going to stay on the same rigs if we can. Yeah, there we go, another bite. Let's have a look at that. Something on, I think. Right, I was wrong, there's now on there. Okay. Could be white and pecking away at it. It's a 4-0 hook at the end of the day, so could be whitings picking away. The bait's been mullered, so it's definitely been attacked. Probably dogfish looking at it, to be honest. I'm going to put my jumper on as well, because that was quite chilly out there. Not gonna lie. There's a we needed to rebait that one anyway. The other one's been out about 10 minutes less than this one, so we're alright. We'll get this one bait and get it out there. The other one's got sand eels on, they're quite hardy, unless we get hits on it, we're alright. Obviously they wash out, so we ain't going to leave them out too long, but let's just get another bait on here. I'll get my jump on quick. A bit chilly. Happy days, here we go. I do like my sea baits jump, I've got to say. So yeah, it's definitely got mullet, that bait, because it's a good sized wraps I'm putting out. They're not little tiny finger wraps, they're a bit thicker, you know. So probably a doggy or a little eel, I should imagine, pecking away at that. Into the trident clip at the top. Oh, it's come out the bottom. There we go. A little tug. Don't hit the ground too much. Right, get that out. Lovely. Went out beautifully, that did. 39 people in the building. Yeah, that's it, Gavin. You pinch the screen to zoom and then you just expand your fingers. To pinch where you want to zoom and then just expand your fingers. Can you do it on a laptop? I think you'd have to go onto your little bar on the right hand side somewhere, the little dots, and there's probably a magnifying glass there somewhere. I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. There's got to be a way of however you'd normally zoom your screen on your laptop. There is a way of doing it. I can't remember how. If you've got a touchscreen laptop, you'd probably be able to pinch that as well. If there's such a thing as a touchscreen laptop, I'm sure there is. Your fingernails are too long. 42 people in the building and 38 likes within not even an hour. That's crazy, guys. Thanks for joining. I knew people would want something to watch today. No one else was fishing. Not that I saw anyway. If they were, people need to send me who was fishing so I can watch them. I don't think I follow enough your local channels really. I need to find some more because there is more about. So if anyone's got any recommended channels I'm not already following, please send them to me on Facebook or something. Yeah, use the mouse, that's it, yeah. I can't remember, I did used to have a laptop and I remember being able to do it, but I can't remember how you zoom. So I used to zoom in on kite surfing videos to watch people doing tricks and that. Because that way I can leave my phone as it is and you get a much better quality by you lot zooming in yourselves than by me zooming in. It makes much better picture, trust me. I did a little experiment with my own lives and it really makes a difference. So if I try zooming in it's horrible, but if you guys zoom in it's much better. You do learn something new every day, and it wasn't an April Fool's joke either. Maybe we'll catch a 300-pound conger eel today, as it's April Fool's. I reckon we could manage a 300-pound one on a 40-pound hook link. My rod, mine's not even 40 pound. I think my rig's got a probably got a 60 or an 80 pound body, and then it's got 20 or 25 pound amnesia hook links. Yeah, sharing is caring, exactly that, man. We get a couple of sand eels out of the packet ready to dissect up for these baits. Tide's at 4 o'clock. There or thereabouts, just say 4 o'clock easier. 5 till or something like that, or 5 past, can't remember now. So 4 o'clock. Sat at home, I was, and I got the urge. And I'm literally 2 minutes from the beach, so we're here, bosh. £28 bass. Yeah, that would definitely be nice. There's been one of them caught already today, so I've already been done over, mate. Big flounder got caught as well, I see. What trick's that Shane mentioned the other day, mate? What's that Shane mentioned, Gavin? I can't remember. He mentions quite a lot. He's quite a knowledgeable fisherman, man. These are nice sized sand eels as well. They're not tiny. Oh yeah, pinching the screen. Yeah, I've known about it for years, ages, mate. Years, literally. Get these bound up. I'll just chop the tip of the head off, like to the eyes and then the tail. I'm just going to stick them on the tool. I don't know why I'm bothering to stick them on the tool, it just makes them easier to hold. I'm going to lightly bind each one up because I'm not going to thread them down because they're still too frozen for that. I'm just going to splice them. Can't believe we haven't had a dogfish yet on the sand hill. If you're in the background and you're not into chatting, thanks for joining. Most appreciate you whether you're chatting or not. Not everybody wants to chat on the lives. Some people just sit back and watch, so I appreciate you guys for being here regardless. Thanks to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Absolutely free, so. I don't make a lot of videos, I do more lives, but I will make videos one day. I'm just more into making my lives, doing my lives. Beautiful day today, that's why we came fishing. Just couldn't sit at home any longer. Yeah, Paul, you can pinch the screen. If you're on a phone, you can pinch it to zoom in, and if you're on a pad, you can do the same. And if you're on a laptop, you do something. Let's get the kettle on again. It's too good, that cup of tea. Change that left rod over, rebait that. That dog deserves a bit of squid, a bit of bone from probably from a mackerel. 46 people in the building. Thank you for being here. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I just literally thread some elastic. I just thread some elastic down the sides, get round the thing, and I just hook it on, and then just do a little bit more. You see, not punching it, but I cut all the head and the tail for a little bit of scent. Right, let's get that one in whilst the kettle's boiling. Happy days, they come in untouched, but that's the way it works with sand hills normally. They either get smashed or they don't. Simple as that, isn't it? Get some fresh ones on there, get some fresh scent out there. Go again. Might put it a bit shorter this time. The last one was out quite a way, so we might wang it a little bit shorter this time. Right, and rod looks like it might be getting some indication. Yeah, I just nick the behind the gill cover sort of thing, and I just strap it down the side, man. With a bit more bait elastic. I'm leaving the sand hills whole. I'm not going to cut the bottom off. I sometimes cut the bottom off like Craig from Seaweight's recommended. Sometimes I don't. I'm going to leave it just hanging past 10 mil. This time I'm not going to mess around too much with them. Not today. Too many dogfish about. Might really get this cast out before the kettle boils, hopefully. Something definitely been playing with that other rod whilst I've been doing this. My homemade rigs have got a little bait stop and a little tiny glow bead on them. Tiny little ones, which I made these, God, I made these last year. I made these when I was going up to Southbourne. Wow, yeah, last year, end of last year I made these rigs. I first started going over to Southbourne. Middle to end of last year. Crazy. It's almost like a loop rig, the way I've done it. Not quite, almost. They work nice though. Caught a few fish on them. I'm going to fuzz this one a bit closer this time. It's an overhead fuzz, I think. Was that on getting smashed when I was casting out? I know it went a little bit slack, but that was ridiculous. Yeah, the hook's well showing out, mate, when I do it. Yeah, it's hanging out. It keeps going slack that, right? Well, we might have a doggy or a little eel on it or something. Or a whiting pushing it along. Come on, fish. Let's have a good one. Proper chocolatey coloured sea. Absolutely crazy chocolate colour. Yeah, they do hold well in the surf. It's more chop than surf, but yeah, they are a Daiwa surfer after all, aren't they? So kind of hope so. That one keeps going a little bit slack though. That'd be why it was going slack. We've got a nice little conger on there. Right, okay. Let's get the old sleeves rolled up. Different tools, see if I can get this unhooked. It looks deep. got there. So about £6. Yeah. £6, guys. Right. Get back. You managed to save the rig as well, come on. Whoa. Happy days. About £6 or £7, probably, something like that. It's alright. It's alright. Come on, happy days. Afternoon ace, just missed the conger. Did that getting shot alright? No, it's about £6 or £7, man. It was quite chunky around the head. It was a good size one, man. £6 or £7, I'd estimate it at. It's a lot chunkier around the head than it sort of looks, I guess. I'm normally quite good with my fish guesses. So there we go, we've got some bongos about to play with anyway. And I managed to salvage the rig quite nicely, it came out nice. That's the good thing with them double-ended T-bars. So you've got a hook facing one way and you've got a hook facing the other. And you have to find out where it's hooked in and push down. It looks brutal, but it really isn't. Because you're pushing against the hook and then that stops you pushing into the fish, and then as it comes off, as you saw, the fish falls off and it doesn't do it damage. So happy days. Check this hook link out and everything, make sure we're good. A little pull, yeah, we're good, man, we're good. Let's get another bait out of there, and no further ado, man. They like the squid and mackerel wrap, didn't it? I knew there was something on there because it just kept, I couldn't tighten up to it. And I knew it was more than just tripping the lead, so happy days. Great start to an unexpected session. Second cast on that rod. We had bites on the first cast on that rod, so yeah, man, there's probably a few congers about, so let's get another bait out there now. Let's do it. I'll show you the bait now quickly. Look, that's done it zoomed in. There's the bait, size 4.0 on a up and over dropper rig, I think it's called, or just an up and over. One of Craig from Seaweight rigs. And we're just binding it on there, just like so, no more no less. Let's go. Welcome in if you just joined, I'll be with you in a minute. And that was at range. Lovely. There we go. First fish in the bag today. I didn't even expect to catch anything. It's coming. Welcome in, Boy London official. Welcome in everyone I've missed. Yeah, £6-7 all day long, Kojak, I would have said, mate. Pretty good with my conger sizes, mate. I'd say that was 6-7. I could have weighed it. I can't be bothered to snot up a wasteling for one that big, though. If we get another one that looks a similar sort of size, we'll weigh it just out of interest. Took that bait well deep though. Left hand rod, is that something on that, or is that just a bit of weed on the line or something? The old couple walking past at the top were impressed to see it. Yeah, that right hand rod loses any line though and goes slack, I think we'll probably be into a conger or a dogfish basically. So if that bend comes out that right hand rod, the chances are we're going to have a conger on. Because I couldn't keep a bend in that, it kept tightening up, I couldn't tighten up to it obviously. Proper slack line. I hope everyone's having a lovely Easter Monday. It's nice to have one that early on in the session, an hour in and we've had a fish. Second cast on that rod. Because I wasn't paying attention to the rod and doing the other one, I missed that bite. So I knew something was messing with it, but I didn't realise it was on. Could we end up with a big conger here today? A really big one, you never know. You never know. And that rig was a up and over 4.0 from sea weights on a Craig's hand-tied rigs. And it didn't even get destroyed, so happy days. Yeah man, nice one Gavin, that's what it's all about. So I think next we'll get a bit of chunk of bluey out, enough to make 2 bluey baits up. So I've got a frozen bluey in here. So I think we'll go with a chunk of bluey next, chopped like 2 inches long. So it's the same length as a bit of the squid. And I think I'll take it off the head because the tail will last better. God, it's solid. I've got my fish baits in a cool box with ice packs, so they stay frozen until I want them. I've got squid defrosted in a bag and a few other little bits in the tub with them. And I want to save the head of the anchovy, so we could put that on the flapper rig. Not of the anchovy, sorry, of the bluey. It's a very awkward thing to fill it when it's frozen though, I'll say. Probably easier frozen than it is defrosted though. I hate messing with bluey, I've got to tell you, it's one of my worst baits. I hate using it, but it seems like a good bait, so I've taken the lunge and got some whilst I could. Thanks to John B's donation. I can see why they're good, they're full of blood. Absolutely full of blood. Hope you're good, Ace, mate. Hope you're good, buddy. So that was a good 100+ yards I caught that conger from. It's a good 100-yard chuck. If you zoom in on the reel, you see how much line's not left on it, so there's not a lot of line left on it, I've got to tell you. And it was the same sort of chuck that caught that eel, so we wanged it out in the same spot pretty much. A bit more to the right, but we're alright. Got mine, there's a groin there though, haven't we? Love that groin we do. Yeah, I'm sure the old congers will like a bit of bluey. It's starting to bend over a bit more, that right hand rod, am I imagining it? Left hand rod, was it a shore dump? Is it in the shore dump? Nah. Nah, it's not. So left hand rod might have had a knock. I mean, I know it's kind of against people's grain, but I'm using a bit of bluey like this, and I'm going to cover up the flesh side to stop it blowing up on me when I'm messing around with it. It'll still seep out the ends, so it's not an issue. I'm doing a bit different to when I was covering it up, because it goes so mushy. It'll come out anyway, the scent. And these are a bit square and unaerodynamic, but I'm getting them out there alright. That's how the mackerel baits were, just like that. They're not the most dynamic looking things. I think that left rod's got a dogfish or something playing with it, maybe an eel on that, you never know. So we get 2 more sandals out, wrapped up ready, right now. We'll get 1 sandal out, we'll put a bluey head on, and we'll put a sandal on. Just a different way of using a flapper. I remember I made these with 1/0 hooks, I think they were. So they're big enough to take slightly bigger baits. I remember doing it at Southbourne. Made them for Southbourne last year for rays and such like. So welcome back down over. We've had a conger, mate. Come on and do the conger. About 7 or 8 pounds. No, about 6 or 7 pounds. 7 or 8. I don't know, man. Somewhere around that. Didn't weigh it. Chunky monkey. About 20 minutes ago. Oh, we're going to change that left hand rod, I think. It's nice to have had a fish at least. Don't mind catching congers personally. Not everyone's cup of tea, I know, but I enjoy them. Always like catching them when I used to get on a boat. We used to do a lot of conger fishing. The skipper used to say back then there's not many people that purposely go out conger fishing anymore. That was 20 years ago. I haven't been out boat fishing for years, man. The sand hills are coming in untouched. Right, let's put the head on the bottom and the sand hill on the top, I think. So I'm going to stick a bluey head on. Just because we can. Change it up a little bit on this flapper rig. I hope you're well, Dano. You out on the boat today, mate? 51 likes already, man. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to share it out if you could. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, man. I got bored at home, so we come fishing. Yeah, hi Diane, welcome in. Yeah, we had a conger, Diane. Show you these baits before I bang them out. Just get them set up. It's a bit fluffy there. Bait elastic, chop that off. Fluffy looking bit. This is what I'm sticking out, guys. I'll show you out here if I can do it. Nice. Put the left one a bit further over to the left. 50 people in the building. Come on, guys. Thanks very much. If you just joined, so far I've had a conger eel. Not a double, not far off. Right, and Rod's got another one by the looks of it. got the rig back. He done me on the end of the breakwater, but he wasn't in the. It wasn't snagged. He just held on to the breakwater or something, because I got him out and he come off. But at least we got the stuff back and the rig's alright. He just literally got himself around the breakwater. And that wasn't even my cast, he swam that way, man. So that was probably half sensible conger. I couldn't keep up with him, wasn't reeling fast enough. Whew. We got it all back though. Let's check out the hook. It wasn't hung up on there by anything other than the fish. Yeah, the hook's razor sharp, there's no nicks in the line. It's absolutely mint. So yeah man, he hung me up on the groin, that one. I've got to remember to cast that one a little bit more left now. And he hung me right up on the groin. But there's no damage to the rig, so it wasn't on the rig. It was just the fish was obviously stuck against the groin, man. And when he decided to come free, it came off. I felt him kick a few times and it come off. Yeah, everything's still mint here. There's nothing wrong with this rig. So here we go. Let's get the other squid and mackerel bait out that's ready before we go over to the bluey ones. That was a bit exciting though for me, I have to tell you. Just managed to move him though, that was good. Didn't lose the rig. Drawing me right up, that one did. They're loving the squid and mackerel wraps though. Yeah, we've had one conger and I've just lost one. I lost one in the groin, mate. It just done me. But we're going to get another one now, don't you panic. It didn't even damage the rig, so it wasn't even hooked up on the line. It was hooked up. I checked the leader and I reeled it in. It's hooked up on the fish it was. Hung it up somewhere. Give that one a few minutes, that'll probably go off. Come on. I had one conger and lost one. That felt like a good conger when it went off on that breakwater. I knew if I held on gently it would come out, and it did. It swam over there. That's why I put it more to the left now. It's a good sign because the congers normally bite better from high tide down here, so they might go off in a bit. We might be getting loads. Thanks, Ace. George Salt, welcome in. We've had a conger so far and we've lost a conger. I lost it to the groin, mate. The infamous groin that likes losing all my gear. I stood up on top of it though and held pressure and it came out, so the fish was just wrapped around the groin, I guess. Felt like half a good conger as well when it came out, but as soon as it come out, it come off. I got about 2 seconds of fight and it popped off. Hate that groin. Really test my leader knots out recently though, I have, so they're working well because I've been hanging on to a few snags recently with these rods and they've been hanging on well. Time owner, welcome in buddy. It's been a long time since I've seen you in my life, man. Nah, congers really aren't stupid, Ace. They really know the snags, man. Nice one, George. You've had 3 flounder. Well done, mate. What else you had? Anything else? Nice one, George. Well done. I'm just glad we've managed to get you a fish today. Obviously, it's a 300-pound conger when I post it up. Being April Fool's Day and all that. Oh, there we go, the right hand rod again. Lloyd, are you welcome in? Yeah, man, an Easter conger. Obviously, a 30-pound bass would be better, wouldn't it? Or an 80-pound flounder, whatever it was. I love the old April Fool wind-ups. They're funny, they are. On Facebook. Loads of them, isn't there? Tim and Marina, is your phone fixed yet? Gone to Alaska crab boat? No. I fancy it. I quite fancy an Alaskan crab boat. You only have to work a few months of the year, if that. You only have to do like 3 months. What's the time now? It's got to be getting close to high tide. Yeah, we're on high tide, so we should still keep getting bites now as the tide goes out, because we've got half hour till the tide starts dropping back out anyway, normally. Give about half hour slack, and then it starts dropping, but it's a small tide today anyway, a medium-sized tide. So we should be good for a couple more hours at least. It's whether them fish stay about, but they should do. I normally get a good hit here on the drop. Zigzag, welcome in. Can't believe there's 45 people in here. Come on, guys. Awesome. Yeah, I know. I'd love to go on the trawlers, man. Time owner. Ever since I watched Deadliest Catch and all that, I've always wanted to go on it, man. A lot of nasty accidents out there, though, man. A lot of nasty accidents. That's why you gotta be a bit brutal. Put up with all that sort of stuff going on. Come on, conger, where are you? Come back and eat that bait. Left hand rod's been very inactive. Come on, left hand rod. Yeah, it's a nice bass. I'm fishing to a gully. I've tried close in already and we haven't had a touch on it, so I'm casting about 100 yards out. I'm trying anyway. Some of them was over it a little bit. But there's a gully out there that goes from about 100 yards or 80 yards. There's like gully sort of ground out there, all broken gullies and stuff. So I'm fishing to them on the back of a reef type formation, a big mound of rock. There's a big channel out there, so I'm fishing into that big channel. If a load of rays ever come past this area, they're gonna come through that area, that's for sure. So if I'm ever fishing here and then they come through, they should be on it. But it's always done me a conger. It's good for bass. It'll be good for bream here in the summer, I should imagine. The right hand rod, come on. Tiny little knockdown. And then lift it back up. That's a nice up and over rig on the right hand rod, and the two hook clip down on the left hand rod. Both fishing with sea weights leads. The right hand one's a sea weights rig. Craig's infamous rigs, man. Doing a business. Oh, you had a catfish? Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't had a catfish for years, man. It's been a long time since I caught any catfish. I don't really fish anywhere for them, though. And the carp lakes off fish don't have them in, because they're not allowed. It's too close to streams. Or whatever. Love to catch another good catfish. I haven't had one for years, man. We had them up to, I think, £70, £80 in France. Had a £60 on my mate Stag do from a lake in Essex. Had quite a few over the years. Generally a by-catch when I'm carp fishing. Don't mind catching one, no, they pull well. Definitely the equivalent of a conger eel for the freshwater world. Crazy things, man. If you have just joined, we've had one eel. We've lost an eel. We got snagged up by one on the infamous groin. And hopefully we get one soon. If not, I'll change the bait, because I want to get one of these bluey ones on. I'm not going to give that bait too long this time. Look at the old battery hanging up. 44%. Wow, it's caning through it. Street, mate. The brightness is up at max nearly, though. That'd be right, wouldn't it? Well, that could be an issue. There we go, it is now. Richard, welcome in. If you just joined, we're fishing for anything. We've had a conger eel so far, and we've lost one. I'm not going to sit on this bait that I've just cast out too long, because I want to put this bluey bait out, it stinks, so that'll be good. Hopefully we got a good shot of that conger eel when I was holding it up. Sure we did. Look like a bit of a nudge on the right hand rod then. Be nice to get a fish on it before I rebait it. Oh, excellent, Gavin, that's good. Make a nice thumbnail, yeah? Sweet as. You always got to think about getting a thumbnail when you post it up. Come on, that right hand rod's going to go in a minute, I'm telling you. It's getting the tiniest little knot indications. That doesn't go within 5 minutes of rebaiting that. It's a bit of the mackerel squeezed out as I was tying it on as well, so it hasn't got as much scent in that one. Not all of it, just the gut section squeezed out, so. Give it another 5 minutes, we don't get fish, we'll change that, and then shortly after we'll change the other one as well. And I could strap a mackerel head on as well for the congers. That's doable. Yeah, man, I can't wait for the hounds. Problem is when the hounds are in, you can't get through to anything else. So even though you want to fish for other things, you just can't get through to them. This up and over rig's going to be good for the hounds, actually. Definitely. Got a nice crab bait on it. Be nice. Nice flowy trace. Be good, man. Although I go quite short on the pulley rig sometimes as well. Sometimes do a really short pulley rig for the hounds. I find that works quite well. Not too short, but around about 2 foot maximum. Right, so it's 4 foot in total. That worked well for me last year for the hounds. Especially on the rockier ground, actually, that did. But we had continental rods last year with fixable reels. This year we've got multipliers and beastie rods, so. And hopefully my other T900 is here soon, so I can fish a pair of them. Left hand rod's getting some indication now, come on. Yeah, I think the left hand rod's got a bite developing. And that has got a bluey head on the bottom hook and a sand hill on the top hook. Welcome in, Easton. A few more minutes and that right hand rod's getting changed. So I wasn't 100% happy with the bait we put out. Lost a lot of the mackerel out of it. There was still the skin and the flesh, but all the gut had gone, so. Paul L, welcome in. Hope you're good, Paul. John B, I don't know if I said hello already, mate. Welcome in. Gets so confusing after a while. Who I said hello to. If you just joined, we've had a conger eel and we've lost a conger eel to the groin. My favourite. We love a groin. You've got to remember the car's more left. But we didn't lose the gear, so we're going to have a rechuck right now on both rods. We're going to start with the right hand rod, because I wasn't happy with that bait. So. A bit of cabbage. Thought we went a bit heavy. A little bit rolling in, but nothing to hamper the fishing. That's the main thing. It'll be alright. Just gone high water, so we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time, guys. You get a bluey and squid wrap on now, but it's a big wrap, it's not little. Hoping for another conger. I haven't really been paying attention to them guys up there if they've had anything yet. This is a bluey and squid wrap. Going out, messy old things. I'll be gentle with my bait elastic. It's a nice bait. Happy about that bait, guys. So here we go. Let's get it out. Old pink lead. Happy days. Right, let's get these freshened up. Thanks everyone for joining today. Appreciate it's Easter Monday and all that. So I saw no one else was live, so I thought let's go fishing because I'm bored. Someone else had been live, I probably just sat home and watched it, but I had to get out fishing, man. Me and Andy cancelled yesterday. One, I wasn't feeling it after my mega session, and two, the weather was crap, so. But that's a better bait gone out. It's gone out right where it needs to be now as well. Thanks everyone for joining today, really appreciate it. Gavin, hope she's not in that. Hope she doesn't get to see that, mate. You never know, she might be there watching. Get a couple of sandals whipped on his other rod and with sender. Try and get her out where the other one is. It's definitely the bite zone today. And that gully that's out there. Always is for me here. Close in never seems to do it for me here. Very rarely. Had a couple of small bass close in before, but it's always in that gully the better fish come from. Keep my eye on that rod I am whilst I'm baiting up, so excuse me that I don't get the chat for a minute. I'm baiting up, I'm trying to keep my eye on that rod. This is in the prime location now, and we're just after high tide, and that's a bite time down at this place, so normally from now onwards for a couple of hours, especially on a smaller tide like today. Definitely going to get another fish in a minute, that rod, and I can feel it. Got a good feeling about it. Connor's Outdoors, welcome mate. Sorry if I've missed anyone else coming in. Right, so that's two fresh baits out there now. Happy days, both went out beautifully as well, I've got to say. Same sort of range. happy days, get the kettle on. John Bry, welcome back. Definitely about time we had another fish. Don't forget to smash that like if you just come in. Most appreciated if you could. I'm going to have to just visit the toilet quickly. So I'll mute you a second. Keep an eye on the rods, guys. Usual routine, you know the score. Busy old beach, so give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to mute you up in a second. Move the stuff out of the way. See you in a minute. There we go. Sorted. Did the rods go at all, guys? I don't think so. Oh man, that's better. I needed that. Needed that bad. I normally find that sort of half hour to an hour after high tide you start getting a bite back on here, so hopefully it'll happen again soon. Them congers should come back through. I always like to think they go one way with the tide and then they come back again with it. That's the way I look at it. Oh, fair enough. What's the fishing then, Gavin? I mean, that's a conger. Oh, you would have thought a bluey and squid rat the congers are going to want, wouldn't you? They're eating the mackerel. You'd have thought they'd eat the squid and bluey. Eating squid and mackerel, so... Yeah, that's it. Just wants a rest. Bit like me yesterday. Which is exactly what I did. A packet of crisps out, I think. All I've got is crisps and biscuits. That's all we got today. Left over from the other day. And that's enough. A few packets of crisps and some biscuits. I bet you'll get a bite now. Kettle's about to boil. Got crisps in my hand, I bet you'll get a bite. beef stew. I'm not too keen on dumplings, but the beef stew bit sounds good. Never really liked dumplings. Jamie's on the coffee. What's the time there, Jamie? About 10 o'clock? 11 AM, something like that? John going over to get some beef stew, are you, John? I knew it was something like that, Jamie. Not only getting used to people's names, I'm getting used to what time zone they're in. I bet you make enough for about 20 people, don't you? It's got a whole side of beef in it. I bet Dano nicks a load. Is that a bite on the left hand rod? I reckon we can fish till at least 7 o'clock tonight, I reckon. See how it goes. Maybe even later. It's the smallest tide, so the water won't go out a million miles, so. Still tries to go out to the moon though. Two hours in now and we've got 70 likes nearly. I can't believe it. That is caning it. Come on. "45 people in the building. That's good going. Come on, guys. Dano wouldn't eat stew. Why? Because it's got onions and potatoes and stuff in it. Is he not much of a veg man? Yeah, I'm very picky as well, to be honest. But I can pretty much imagine Marina like carefully like dicing the meat and that, so there's no gristle and nasty bits on it. I can imagine you doing that, Marina. Making it so it's really nice. That's what I don't like about stews when some people make them. Just chuck all the nasty bits in, and that's not for me, man. I've got to trim it all up and that. Fussy bugger I am. Is that David Haynes? Do you need a poo, David? Do I have to talk you into your daily poo, David? Come on the congers, they normally come back through after high tide. If they're here before, they normally come through again after. So come on. Nice big bass would be good, wouldn't it? Big Shirley will go down lovely now. Stump plane up there. I don't know if you can see that in the picture. You probably can. Maybe not. Stump plane up there. Bi-ring as well. Yellow bi-ring doing mad tricks. No, he's a Union Jack, he's not yellow. He looks like a Union Jack from the top. Looks yellow from down here at times. Yeah, nice. Slow cooks his last night. Oh, that's going to be heavenly. That's going to be amazing. Diane Andrews, I don't know if I said hello. Welcome in. I'm not sure if I did or not, so I'll say it again. Left hand rod. No birds about. Good sign. And again. You alright? Yeah, you're alright. No, they're miles above your head. Miles. They're like 12 foot above your head. You got a left hand rod. Brought me luck. Remember that's double sandhill bait, that's got a 2-hook flapper with sandhills. You never know what could be playing with that. We'll give that a minute. Can't feel nothing. Right. First bite on the sandhill though. Come on. Here we go, knocking a little bit again. Could it be a ray munching my bait? That's the question. Dobby, welcome in, Ian. We've had a conger in. We've lost a conger, we've had a conger, not quite a double, 6, 7, 7.5, something, I don't know, mate. Lost a conger, and we're getting bites on the left-hand rod. Hope you're well, buddy. We should try and drink some of this tea before it gets cold. It looks like still someone having a nibble at that left-hand rod, so. Yeah, it was definitely not a strap, mate. It was a good one. About half hour into the live, I think it was, something like that. 30 minutes in, man. So if anyone wants to have a quick look at that, you can go back to about 30 minutes into the live, and it was around about there somewhere. I mean, if anybody ever catches the time we were on and they want to keep a mental track of it for me, that'd be amazing. So people can go back and have a look. As you can see, and I'm on the old trusty TSRs, they have become a go-to reel now, man. They're loaded with 20 pound at the moment, but I'm going to drop that down to 18. It seems to be my go-to size of line and reel, man. 18 pound, and them reels are sick. I love them. I think we'll bring left hand in a second. We could have a doggy on there maybe. Keeps slacking it off, doesn't it? That's what the other reel did. Yeah, now I've got a hang of using them, mate. Obviously I've put the mono mags in them, so they're a bit different to what you've got there, but they're brilliant to use, mate. I love them. Especially with the mono mag, it makes them even better than they were. So, have you got the gears for yours yet, Ian? James, welcome in, buddy. We've had a conger reel, James. We've lost a conger reel, mate. Around about half hour in, we had the conger reel. I might have something on his left-hand rod though. If that slackens off again, there's a good chance we have. I hope you're feeling better today, James. Did you get out last night and have some rays, did I see, mate? I believe you did. Yeah, you did, didn't you? You had a couple. Did you have 2 rays, was it, and an eel last night or something? Yeah, them gears, Ian, mate, don't hesitate to buy them. You've got to adjust the reel a little bit though. You've got to bring the spool over to the left a little bit more, because obviously they just needed, you just need to bump the spool over to the left of the side of the reel a little bit more, because the pinion's a little bit different on them. So they need to be just bumped over a wee bit. So they're a little bit off centre, but not annoyingly off centre, Ian. There's my advice to you straight away, buddy. When you get the gears, bump the spool over just off centre to the left a little bit, and they work flawlessly, man. I've basically only got 2 reels now without them in, and they're getting them in because they're so good. All my Abus are having manfish gears in because they're so much better. You don't have to churn away 1,000,000 miles an hour to reel it in, and your bait skims across the surface when there's no fish on it, where it doesn't normally do that with an Abu, so that shows you how much faster it is. David, he definitely needs to spangulate, mate. David, you are off your head, man. Nanu, welcome in from Portugal, buddy. Seen you in before, welcome back. Seen you in there another live, mate, so welcome back, thanks for joining. I'm going to get 2 sand eels out and wrapped up, ready to bring that left rod in. These ones are bloody tiny. That's alright, they're small rigs, so it doesn't matter. Certainly ain't strapping 2 together, there's no need for that. Not that tiny. Straight back in the cool bag with ice packs. Keep my sand eels and stuff frozen all the times I do. I'll just cut above the eye and just the tail off. I'm just going to wrap them both up with a tiny bit of elastic. No, I'm not going to bother actually, I'm going to go straight onto the hook. I'll go straight onto the hook with it. You going fly fishing, David? Nice one, brother. Lifter weights do that, John, yeah. But no, Abus don't normally have the best, fastest reel retrieve, do they? So by putting the 631 gears in there, it's a 6 to 1, I can't remember, but whatever it is, it does 80 centimetres a line rather than 52 or whatever it normally is. So one crank of the handle does 80 centimetres, where it used to do 52, I think I measured it out at. So, massive difference. Massive difference. And you can lay the line so much nicer where the reel's going so much faster. It lays on so much better. But with no further ado, let's bring that left hand rod in. It's looking like a fish. That's how you want your fish nailed, man. Just like that. Ow. Roughing me up, mush. Big fat dogfish. Loving the sand eels, the old doggies, isn't they? They do love them. There we go, so that's a conger and a dogfish. Hooked like a beauty, that was. Yeah, James, if you go back to about half hour into the live, there's the congers back there, man. If anyone wants to see the conger earlier. Hopefully we get another one, because this spot normally throws them up about an hour after tide, which is coming up now, I should imagine. It's about 40 minutes now after tide, I believe. Tide was 4 o'clock. There you go, 40 minutes after high tide. So the congers do normally come in about an hour after high. They seem to be in an hour before, or 2 hours before. They stay until high tide, then they seem to dissipate for a bit, and then we seem to get bites off them again about an hour later after high. And they normally bite until about 3 hours after high tide, when it's flowing. So let's see what happens. Got nothing else to do today. I'm going to get ready for work tomorrow, which is easy. I think they're actually 2-0 flappers. I think they're not 1-0s, I think they're 2-0s. I remember making big flappers for Southbourne, with the rays, the little rays or the big rays there. I can't remember what size they are now. I'm glad everyone's enjoying the live. Thought I'd get out and give everyone something to watch. Sitting home bored I was. Doing a bit of tidying up and a bit of rubbish clearance and stuff, and got bored after. Right, and Rod's getting, that other rod's getting a little bit of an indication now. Let's see if we can get his bait out first. Well, that went out there rather nicely, I've got to tell you. 120 yards probably. Right in that gully that's out there. Right where we want it. Come on. It is lovely here, Timor Marina. It's beautiful weather. How's the old phone battery at? 34%, that's right. Doing alright. Turn the old brightness down a little bit now, my eyes are adjusted a bit more to it. Always helps. They're very close together, them two rods, but they're not quite. It's one of them. She meant to go a little bit more left, but went right next to the other rod, probably about 10 foot away, but a little bit further. I'll be here till about probably 7 or 8 o'clock, I should imagine. I might be able to fish 4 hours down and see how it goes. High tide was at 4 o'clock. I might be able to make 4 hours down and see how it goes. Depends on the tide, doesn't it? Oh, I hate coffee when it's like that. Is it stale? Has it gone off? Is it coffee beans? Because if it's coffee beans, they get stale, don't they? Can't stand it when that happens to coffee. They are side by side, they are. That's right. The left hand rod's a tiny bit further than the right hand rod. But they are side by side. Yeah, it tastes like dirty dishwater, doesn't it? Well, like, you can imagine it'd be like wringing out a pair of socks or something. Disgusting. One conger, one lost conger and a dogfish. I knew we had that dogfish on as well. Welcome back, Kojak. We've had a dogfish on the left hand rod on the sand hill. So one conger, one dog. At least we haven't blanked. We didn't come to catch anything in Pacific either, we just came to fish. I just pray that isn't crossed, but it doesn't look like it. It's just goddamn close. Probably 10 foot apart at the far end, if that. That Ryan rod looks like it's going to go. Yeah, that's got interest on it, that Ryan rod. Keep your eye on that rod, guys. You've got to remember, these are stiff carbon tips on these rods, so you're very difficult to see smaller stuff indication like wise. So, but that was definitely doing something then. Other than the tide, you can see it clearly. Come on. you got 6 new books, Kojak, come on. Kojak loves a book, by the way. He's a avid book collector. Now don't remove no comments. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is Dano there? Where's Dano? I can't see him. That's weird. I didn't just remove his comment by accident, did I? That left rod just slackened off, it has, hasn't it? I wasn't watching, you see. So it did work its way over that line, whether it was over it or not is another thing. It did work its way over it, that's for sure. Here we go, bottom one smashed to bits. That was a dogfish bite all day long. Might have been an eel. Bit early obviously, but that was all tangled up anyway. Well, not tangled up, but the bait isn't good, so it might not have got hooked anyway. Let's get some fresh sandals on this puppy. Dogfish are loving it. I might actually try and catch some sandals this year with some tiny jigs, the old tiny feather sets. I might try that this year when they come in. I know I can catch smelt. They're always good little baits as well. %30 battery, come on phone, you got to hold up, man. I've turned all the unnecessary things off as well. Is there a setting at the beginning of YouTube when you're setting up a live to turn it down a bit or something, the quality or something? Because it's mullering my battery faster than ever. Has something changed on YouTube? Good job I bought another elastic the other day, mullering through it, but that's what happens with easy sort of baits, isn't it? Let's go and grab a few more. I always grab a few at a time now. I only grabbed one the other day, but I knew I already had a couple in the box. 49 people still in the house, 74 likes, thanks very much guys. Don't forget to smash it if you haven't. Most appreciated. Shane, welcome in, buddy. We've had a conger and a dogfish so far. Not a bad conger. Not a double, but not far away. Not a million miles off. Not a tiny strap, mate. That was the main thing. More like a log than a strap. A bit of a stick. It was a stick, it was a log. Yeah, it was a log, little log. It's after the whole tree next. Sitting at home, I was all bored. No one was fishing. Let's go fishing. That one definitely didn't cross that one this time. That was a lovely cast again. Every cast today except for one of them has been absolutely beautiful. Another 100+ yard cast. That was probably 120. I know I don't need to cast that far, but there's a gully out there, so I do. Oh, did he? Was he live? I didn't see him live earlier. Oh, you had a good session, Shane, did you? Who had a good session, Simon or Shane? Both of you. Have you all had good sessions? Come on. April Fool's Day sessions kicking off everywhere. We just need a nice bass to come along now and munch one of them sand hills. I'm right on a good bass mark here. There's always good bass around here. Just not on my rigs, it seems. If you speak to loads of other anglers who fish here regularly, they're always catching good bass around here. But me, no. Left hand rod's got indications already, I believe. I found myself doing my step through cast again as well, and it seems to work. But yeah, we've had a half sensible conger here, about half hour in if anybody wants to watch it. I will be posting it up later, so don't worry if you haven't. Oh, what rod was that? It was just a gust of wind. Right hand rod, I think. Come on, that's the right hand rod, I believe. Come on. Yeah, that's got some indication on it, that right hand rod. Come on. Let's have another conger. That's like edging down and then back up. It's like, I don't even want to say what that looks like it could be. Flapping around on top of that. Just chomping away at it. Interesting that right hand rod is. Let that develop. Who was showing his butt off? He's coming. Steve Clark, welcome in, buddy. Thanks for joining. Sorry, man, I've got my phone on dark, so I'm having trouble seeing the comments. Left hand rod. Another dogfish. I'm going to let him develop too long on that one, I don't think. Yeah, slack line. Another banging hook hold. Not there. Like bags. On the bottom hook again. It's always on the bottom hook on a 2-hook flapper, I find, always. Pardon me. So there's 2 dogfish, an eel and a lost eel. The lost eel done me in the groin. So I got my gear back somehow. The fish wasn't actually off until it came out of the snag, then it popped off as soon as I got it out of the snag. Sod's law. well earlier on in the live though, just after having the other one. Ah, that was my finger just stabbed. Dogfish do love a sand hill. Thanks everyone for joining today though. I know it's like a busy day for people normally. Normally everyone goes and does stuff, so thanks very much. Yeah, biting the right hand rod now, is it? About time we got one on it. Change the bait on that shortly, give it another 5-10 minutes. Happy days. Not as far. I let go really late on that one. Really bad cast, but still went out alright. See you later, David. See you soon, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate you, buddy. I hope you're having a good day, Shane. Did I see something about you gone fishing? Another video coming, is there? Welcome in, Dad. Oh, I'm not keeping a bass from the first day, man. I never would. I'll get you one soon, Dad. We'll be out in the kayak soon anyway. They'll be the better ones because they'll be offshore ones rather than a dirty beach one. We'll get you one, Dad, don't panic. But I am funny about keeping bass, Dad. I don't keep a lot. It's got to be the right one as well. I wouldn't just keep any old bass, it's got to be the right type of bass. It's got to be the right size. Not too big, not too small. But we'll get you one, Dad, don't panic. We'll get you a bass, man. In the next couple of weeks, I'll get you one. I'll go out spinning for one in the evening, wading or something, or go out in a kayak, whichever way I can do it. Did you get, were you spinning, Shane, or ledgering? How much power we got left? 24%. Probably enough for an hour or so, a couple of hours. It'll be one of them again, I think, fish till the battery runs out. I'm really struggling to keep the phone charged these days. I'm going to get a more high-powered pack, because mine's obviously not up to the game anymore. I think it's 3,000 megaamps. I've seen there's one for like 5,000 megaamps. I have to get one of them. They're not dear though. Another dogfish sniffing around that left-hand rod, have we? Truth, mate. Yeah, that bag of salt and vinegar crisps I bought the other day is one of the spiciest bags of salt and vinegars I've ever eaten. God, they're sharp. Not stick. Make that 2 congers. 2 congers, is it 2 or 3 dogfish? Can't remember anymore. Not stick. Hooks just near the eye. Fantastic. Excellent monster, look at it. 300 pounds. Look at it, the size of the thing. Yeah, there you go. That's not stick. snot conger. Snot stick. Some snot sticks reeled. Yeah, man. 2 snot sticks. Happy days. Still catching fish. That's my finger again. Checks out sharp though, doesn't it? As soon as I lifted into it, I knew there's a small wheel on there because it just came in so easy. It's obvious. Oh, that's in the cut. Why is it when you've got a cut, you always stab yourself back in the cut? What is that all about, man? Where's my old elastic? Just a bombastic one. Oh, mate. Right, I've got another one here, luckily, but that was at the end of that one. I'll find it in a minute. It's probably gone behind the side. There it is. Happy days, still catching the eels. Hope there's still a big one about. We'll get this fresh bait out there and make another bait up. Got to work out what I'm going to do next. Thanks everyone for joining. 85 likes, come on. One of Craig's up and overs. Wicked rig. Really liking it. Lovely. There we go. Snot stick day. I've got 85. Come on, only 15 more to go. Invite your friends in. Let's get 100 on a April Fool's Day 100. I've had a 300-pound conger eel today, obviously, so far. And that last one must have been at least 100 pound. Left hand rod's got a bite. Is it a snot stick or is it a dogfish? That is the question. It'll happen. It'll happen. If it don't, it don't. If it does, it does. We've got 20% battery left, so there'll be an hour of battery left. Left hand rod's getting another bite though for sure. It's going to be another one of them lives where it runs out on the battery. I'm just wondering if this cable's not up to the game. I think I might need to get, I might need to think about getting a short version of the cable I use at home. That's it, Gavin. Smash that button. Kojak, how many dogfish we had? Is it 2 or 3 now? Can't remember. I think it's 3 now, isn't it? Sure it is. Yeah, it is. 3 dogfish, 2 eels, isn't it? Got to make some new wraps up, so yeah, that's what I thought, 3 dogfish. I've lowered my screen visibility down. I can barely see the comments because it's so low. It's almost black. I can barely see it. Already done that, man. That's been done for ages. No, it's the battery pack, just can't keep up this phone. It's a 3000 mega amp one. I need to get a higher mega amp one, don't I? Because it doesn't do, obviously doesn't support fast charging 3 or whatever it is, USB 3, does it? It needs to. So, it said it did, but it's old now. It's quite a few years old. I've had it for carp fishing for many years, 10 years now plus maybe. So it's time I upgraded it, isn't it? I also want to make a battery like Will and Sweetcorn, like local Marks and Sweetcorn kid use, a proper one. With a proper like motorbike battery in it. That's the way to go. I don't mind carrying stuff on the trolley, don't I? We'll try, man, but the battery might not last that long. 19% left. It's well annoying, isn't it? Make sure she's plugged in, if she is. Come on. Thanks for joining everyone though. I really appreciate everyone being here today. It's been a lovely session again. Let's get some baits ready. What should we use? Let's have a look. Let's go for a bit of sardine. I'm going to go for like a body chunk, like a round circle wrapped in squid, quite big. I've been using sandals on their own today because I've been putting them on a flappery. And it's been going quite well, I've got to say. So I've got a tail section I'm going to put out and 2 belly sections. So I made 3 baits out of that. I'm going to get a bit of squid. It's getting on in the session now, so we can use a whole squid on each bait. There's only dogfish and eels likely out there at the moment, it seems, and if a bass comes along, they're greedy anyway, they don't eat anything. Left hand rod had a bit of a block. Hopefully we can last a bit longer on the live, but it looks like we're going to get about half hour longer with the 15% battery I've got left. 18% battery I've got left. Oh, nearly broke the phone, nearly broke the thing then. That's too big, I'm going to cut that in half. I'm not going to debone it though, I'm leaving it all in. Come on fish, let's get another eel, it's about time we should. I'd love to get you another eel before we go, do you know what I mean? Before the live decides to end itself because the phone runs out. Amazing to get you another eel. Bait's still frozen as well in my box, so that's handy. It means I can, in my bag, it means I can go straight back in the freezer. John B bought me them baits, I'm still using the baits that he bought me, so nice one, brother. Kojak's become a mod today as well, so thanks Kojak. I did speak to you about that ages ago and totally forgot, mate, so that's why I thought I'd better ask you again today and get you on here, mate. I wanted you as a mod, because you're always here, bro. Absolute legend of a man. Appreciate all the mods, to be honest, the help you all give me, it's massive. Massive helps, thanks guys. Luckily we don't need too much because we haven't got too much bother in the chat, but you don't have to do a great deal, luckily. Quite well behaved people coming here, don't they, so quite lucky. No, it's not the power pack, sis. Oh, left hand rod. It's not the power pack. It's, well it is, but it isn't. It's just the phone's too juicy. I don't think it will help. You could try if you really want, but I don't think it will work because all the time it's running out. I don't think it'll keep up now. You need to keep up a bit at first. I found this in the past. If you can keep up a bit at the beginning, you're alright. If you can't, you're losing a battle, man. So sis, I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. I don't think it'll work. It's alright, we've got 18% left. Let's see how we get on. We'll be alright. annoying when you buy an elastic and it's rubbish when you try and open it up and it ain't opening up properly. It's all just loads wasted because of it. Come on. That's an over as well. That's rare for them. Left hand rod's definitely getting a bite. Come on. Finish making this wrap up. Been a lovely session today though. Glad I came, I wasn't gonna. That medium and over is much better as well. That's the size you want. I actually like the transparent one. I don't know if that's it actually, that might be it. How much battery we got left? 16%. We're hanging in there. Come on. We're alright. I've got my screen turned down low so I can barely see it. I don't need to really see it that much. Making the last wrap up. Sardine and squid wraps. Posh conger baits basically. If I don't use them all up on this session, I'll take them home and freeze them again. I normally do that anyway. I normally partially defrost stuff. I sit at home and I partially defrost stuff, make a load of wraps up and refreeze it all. Quite often do that. So then I get to the session and I've just got them all made up ready. And they stay frozen in a tub for ages. Come on. Welcome in guys if you just joined. Welcome back if you just come back. Think about watering the horse soon, I think. Oh, I'll clean my box. I just stuck it all down it. I cleaned it yesterday. Stank. So close. We will do it one day. It is April Fool's. You know someone's going to back out right at the last minute. Even if you made it. Oh, it is already a record like now. We're already there, mate. We've already hit a record, but keep them coming. Be nice to catch a monster conger as well, wouldn't it? Just to top the whole session off. Tide's starting to flow now, so we might have a chance of them coming back through. I'm convinced, like I said earlier, I'm convinced they go one way with the tide and then back the other way as it drops. Let's go. Where's the fish? We might have a dogfish sat on the left hand rod, to be honest. He's got 2 hooks, so we're not worried. He's got 2 hooks. He isn't really knocking around or going slack, so I guess we haven't. He did have a bit of a bite earlier though, but that eel didn't give any indication really. That last eel, so it might have a little strap sat on it, spinning around. That's alright. Get some sand eel out ready in a second. Get them bound up. It is quicker to bind them up first a little bit, it's easier. I hope everyone's had a lovely Easter. Unfortunately for most of us, we've got to go back to work tomorrow, haven't we? But hey ho, can't be off work the whole time, can we? If only. Shame we don't have to work 2 days and have 4 off or 5 off. Work 3, have 4 off, that'd be nice. If only could earn enough money to do so, eh? Oh no, come on. We'll definitely check that left hand rod in a minute. I might just have to walk with a horse first. So I'll meet you in a second, guys. You know the routine, bear with. Be back in a sec. There we go. Did we get any bites whilst I wasn't looking? Did we get massive conger bites whilst I wasn't looking? Oh really? Come on. Thanks guys, I appreciate everyone. Every single one here. Helping me out get to that goal. That's like literally my YouTube goal. To get 100 likes in live. Thanks everyone for coming in. We've got 14% battery left, so we're alright for a while. We've had 2 congers and 3 dogfish if you just joined. So we haven't blanked today guys, we've had a good little session. One of the congers was sort of like anywhere between sort of 6 to sort of 7, 7.5. It's hard to say. Difficult one to say, that conger. Should have weighed it, but didn't really want to snot my stuff up for that sort of size. The sand hills are still frozen, so that's a good sign. At least when I take all this home when I finish, it's still all frozen in there. So, it was a good thing. Have we done it? Come on, wee! Come on. Thanks guys. Love it. Appreciate you lot so much. That's literally my goal for YouTube achieved. Right, see you later. No, I'm joking. But that is literally my YouTube goal achieved. That simple little thing. Simple things are simple minds, eh? Is that the saying? Awesome. Thank you so much. We've finally done it. Yeah, man, that's literally my goal. Naughty boys. Hey, I know who Naughty Boys is. Come on, Shane. Thanks, guys. Most appreciate the love. That'll make a good little header, won't it? I'll be able to announce that on the header as well. So thanks, guys. It's made the day, that is. Come on, we've done it. Cheers, guys. Let's get the left hand rod in. Happy days. It's made me so happy, guys. Thanks so much. It's like getting chocolate on Easter for a little kid. That is my. That's today's chocolate for me. That is. I bought myself some Easter chocolate though. Not an Easter egg though, mind. Finding a waste of money. You can get 10 times more by buying a bar of chocolate for quarter the price. My mum used to get me bars of chocolate. She used to say, do you want an egg or bar? And I'd always choose a bar. You get so much more. Awesome, guys. You guys are troopers for hanging in my lives as well. They're never that short, the lives, so absolute troopers. Definitely got some great subscribers who come into my life, so I appreciate everyone, man. It's been awesome. Awesome. The bait elastic wound around the bottom there, get all that off. Stops unhooking if you're not careful, that does. Stops unclipping, you've got to clear that off. Just wrap around your bottom line near your bait clip and that on the lead. Wednesday, Caroline, welcome in. Everyone I've missed whilst I was getting all excited, welcome in. Thank you all so much for joining and thanks for smashing that like. I really appreciate you lot. You've done me like real proud today. It's like a momentous day for me, that is, on YouTube. 100 likes. Crazy, man. Never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd even get 100 subscribers, let alone 100 likes. I remember when I used to get excited about like 15 people and 10 likes. I'm still excited about that these days though, that's a crazy thing. Doesn't matter how many people are here, I appreciate everyone. It's awesome. Wait till we get out in a kayak, you're going to love it. Won't be long. Come on, chill out for 2 minutes now. If the live dies, I really apologise. We've got 11% battery, so it will do a little longer, man. It's surprising. It is surprising how long that goes. I've got my screen turned down. Let me turn it down to the max. I mean, I can't even see it now. That's just too much, man. I can't even see if I turn the live off now. That's too much, bugger. I can't even see what I'm doing now with the screen, bear with me. That is too low, I can't see now. Is it still there, guys? I don't know where the... Oh no! Sorry if I've deleted anyone. What's happened to the live now? Can't see it anymore. Oh, there we go, we're back. I made the screen too black, guys. There's black and then there's black. Wow, I couldn't even see it, man. Sorry. Whew. That was lucky, man. And that's just ruined the percentage of the battery that is doing all that. Never mind, we've got 8% left. Let's see how we go. Yeah, I know you're here. I just tried turning the colour down, it went so low I couldn't see the screen anymore because of the glare off the sun and all that. That was like, whoa, is it all gone or what? I stopped playing with it and let the live just run out when it runs out. Nicola, welcome in. Thanks everyone for being here. No, I don't need to do that. And to be honest, if the live ends right because of battery, if I can get 20% in it in the next sort of 10 minutes, I can actually resume the live. So I'll see what happens. If it does die, which it's going to, inevitably, I can then resume it later. But what is the time anyway? Anna Kinsey, that's my niece, everyone. Welcome in, Anna. Hope you're well. I hope you're good, Nicola, as well. Sorry, sis. We've had a couple of congers and some dogfish. Oh, Dad's still in the building. Okay, 5, 6 o'clock, so we're 2 hours after high tide. So I guess if the live dies soon, it dies because that'll be long enough to fish after high tide anyway, so if it ends, guys, I do apologise. I really appreciate everyone coming in. Thanks for the likes. I've never done 100 likes, so it's like a momentous day for YouTube. So thanks everyone for being here. I think we'll change that right hand rod now to one of these nice fresh baits quickly. That's my leg. I've got to say, this rig's behaved beautifully today from Craig. One of his up and overs, size 4.0 on it, and it's done really well for the congers and the dogs today, so certainly will do well for other species. Very nice rigs. Best conditions I've used them in so far as well. Definitely the right conditions. I'm fishing West Sussex. I'm fishing the south coast. Why does the fish always try and squeeze out of a wrap? It's like pooing out the end. Just managed to stop it. There we go, we're going to send it. Probably to the other side of that one. I'm going to swap the rod over, I think. Lovely jubbly. That went out good, that one. That's probably the best cast of the day. That was insane. That went out well for that one. 107 likes, 54 people. Thank you, Paul Merritt. Most appreciated, buddy. Thank you, everyone. I'm not going yet, we've got 4%. Now we're going any minute because it's going to die, guys, but I appreciate everyone for being here. I'm going to let it play its way out, so it will just end, so I apologise when that happens. Thanks all for being here. It's been a wicked session. We've had a few dogfish and a couple of congers, one of them being around the £7 mark, I'd say. I'm going to just say that because it was about 7, I'd say. So thanks everyone, but if it does carry on, you never know, the battery might just hang on at 1%. It has done before, but I don't think it's going to. God, I tell you. Yeah, it has been a great live. Thanks everyone for joining, really appreciable. Momentous day for me this. Made 100 likes, unbelievable. Never thought I'd see the day. Thanks to any new subscribers, any old subscribers, and especially to the mods as well. Big thanks to everyone. Kojak, thanks for joining the team, mate. Really appreciate it. Sorry it took so long. We talked about that ages ago. Left hand hook on a bit slack. Yeah, thanks everyone. Ian, thanks for joining. Thanks everyone for being here. Most appreciated. We've got 1% battery, so I guess it's probably goodbye. Thanks from KayakDangleruk UK. We'll see you soon. It's been an amazing session. Let's see how it plays out, eh? Let's just see how it plays out. The end of battery ceremony. We've got to sort it out. Got to get this fixed. Thanks Ace, most appreciated. Thanks Wednesday, most appreciated. Big Mike does well, man. I watch his lives, does alright, does good. He'll get more and more as he goes on. Bosh.